This time of year, the things we're doing in the vineyards, we're pulling leaves off the vines. We're trying to expose the bunches to this beautiful sunlight we're having to get all the grapes to get through bloom so we can have an even maturity. And if you look at the bunches right now, you'll see there's some nice small berries on the bunches, but there's also some small little flowers that are almost done blooming. So because of the difficult weather we've had this spring and almost summer, some of the bunches are totally done with bloom, but some of them are about 50% done with bloom. But right now we're disking the ground, we're turning the soil. The goal is to just keep this vine growing vigorously so we can get these bunches all evened out now, and so they can hopefully mature all at the same time and we can have a very even harvest time.
We go through and taste, this time of year, taste our barrels every 2 weeks. We're constantly tasting our wines, make sure everything's aging properly. Has nice nose of bramble spice. Real juicy fruit, good structure. This wine should age easily 10 years. Every 2 weeks, we top all our barrels in our cellar. We like to protect the wine from oxygen. This time of year, we're racking our wines off the thick roast lees. We're using a screw-on bulldog setup to displace the wine with argon. And we slowly come down to on top of the lees. And we transfer the wine to the tanks that are gassed down to below 1% oxygen.
With summertime here in the wineries, you tend to see a lot more action, especially with the visitors and the traffic. Great time to interact with the winemaking staff, especially just before the harvest time when they are gearing up for the best time of year in terms of making wine and what they're looking to craft. And I think for a lot of visitors, it's a good hands-on time to visit this region. So our Pinot Blanc tends to be one of the white wines that we really try to gravitate towards, especially for porch sitting and sipping. Great white wine, wonderful on its own, completely quaffable, tends to go down pretty easily poolside. But certainly a wine that's also great for light food and anything that needs a little acidity to it. So if you've got some spicier food, Thai food, Indian food, certainly a great pick for those pairings. Exactly what you need for the summer.
So the garden this time of the year is just full of roses and it's full of all kinds of flowers, and we're surrounded by nothing but redwoods and beautiful views of the area of Occidental. The Inn of Occidental has 18 guest rooms in 3 buildings. Each and every one of them are very unique. The design and the decor of each and every room is built around American folk art. And one of my favorite rooms is called the Summer Room, which has a private deck, fireplace, whirlpool jacuzzi, king bed, and overlooks the redwoods of Occidental. A frequent question we are asked when we're making reservations is, why do our guests stay with us? One of the beauties of our area is the natural beauty. We are surrounded by orchards, vineyards, and redwoods, which allows our guests to pick and choose trails to do some zip lining, maybe a canoe trip down the Russian River, or go over to one of the spectacular beaches on the coast, which is no more than 20 minutes from us.